And we're back here with Gar that has joined our party. I have given him some stuff, and he's a pure fighter. He has dodge and melee, and he's a good fighter. We don't really need another fighter. I would rather try and find an actual mage, or like a ranged mage, or a ranged character in general. But we have Gar now, and we are going to keep him with us for a while. Probably not forever, but for a while, definitely. I bet that as soon as we get out of Tarant, we will find plenty of armor and stuff for him. He has a good axe right now. So we are going to the mines, really. We're going to do that. Before everything else, Outlander finds stolen painting. Ah, yes, we have to buy that. We need to read that. I will do some inventory duties, and buy this newspaper, and I'll see you later after everything is done. And here we are, our inventory is squeaky clean. Got some money, bought many provisions. I mean, many enough, I would say. Let's read the newspapers that talks about Mr.Dixon. Outlander finds stolen painting. Local socialite Evelyn Gainsborough, Evelyn Gainsborough, announced the return of her painting, The Famous Kergan and Persephone, by an unknown gentleman of considerable resourcefulness and bravery. The painting, found in Mulligan Bone Alley, has been missing since it was first reported stolen by the Gainsboroughs last week. The circumstances surrounding the painting's return are vague, but Mrs. Gainsborough had the utmost confidence in the character of the gentleman who returned it. Oh, he was just a gem. Of course I paid him for his services, but his motivations were singularly chivalrous. If only all the men in this dreadful city were the same. Mr. Gainsborough was unavailable for comment, and to the stranger who found the painting, this reporter takes his hat off to you, sir. Tarant is a better place because of you. Well, I could have said my name. Alright.
What is it?
Virgil has all the newspapers and books and... since we're talking about books, I think it would be a good time to read the Roll's almanac that Magnus possesses, because we are going to the Mountains Clan's mines. They should be deserted, but one never knows, so...
How can I help you? Hey, give that over. I didn't say you could go and take my personal property. That's a special book to me.
Magnus, what is this? Rowan's Almanac of All Things Dwarven?
Ah, yes, that was a gift from an old friend. Bloody useless thing. Carry it more to get a laugh than anything else. As if a dwarf would need such a foolish book.
Well, I would like to read it, please.
Yes, of course. You keep it for a while. As I said, good for a laugh or two. But, could you just make sure and return it? I mean, when you're quite through, it was a gift after all. You know, lots of memories. And, well, just make sure it stays in one piece.
Okay, Magnus. I'm gonna read it right now, and I'm gonna return it to you right now. So, Rowan's Almanac of All Things Dwarven. From deep within the earth of the Stonewall Mountains, home to the magnificent halls of the Will clan, do I bring you, humble reader, this tome pertaining to all things Dwarven. Though it is true that I, Gideon Percival Rowan, have never actually set foot within those halls, I have spent my life in the dwarvish studies, and have even shared words with a dwarf or two in my day. I can wholeheartedly testify to the authenticity of the information imparted within. Of course. The most important thing for one to know of our dwarven brothers is that theirs is a culture based upon honor. Every word they speak, every action they take must be grounded in honor. For instance, let us take the subject of the dwarven name. A dwarf under no circumstances will speak his name to one he does not call his friend. And what a thing it is to be a dwarven friend indeed. A dwarf would not think twice to throw down his life to defend a friend, but I digress. A dwarf's true name, his family name, is a sacred thing, a thing of mystery and power. According to their customs, their names are symbolic, being a reflection of their very history of who they are in this world. If a dwarf trusts you, he will perhaps impart his common name unto you, but if he utters his family name to your ear, you are blessed with the truest friend you will ever know. One must be aware when approaching a dwarf of things one must never say or do, for while it is said that a dwarf's patience is as long as his axe handle, I know first-hand the fury of a dwarven rebuke when one runs afoul of dwarven etiquette. Never must one insult the beard of a dwarf. Next to his name, his beard is the most prized treasure. A dwarf is measured by the grandness of his facial growth, and to refer to it in less than reverential tones is to beg a beating. Further, asking of a dwarf the name of his clan is tantamount to slapping him in the face. The name of his clan holds the sacredness of his own name tenfold in his heart, so do not ask unless you wish to test his mettle, which I can in no way recommend. Lastly, never ask a dwarf about dwarven women. For some mysterious reason, their women are hidden away and are never even whispered about amongst themselves. I myself made the nearly fatal mistake of attempting to ascertain whether the female of the dwarven species grew facial hair and was fortunate to escape only severely maimed. Okay. Doesn't look that serious to me, but...
How can I help you?
There you go, Magnus. So shall we start our travel in the evening? I suppose we should. I don't really want to wait till morning. Hey you. What can I do for you? What is it, citizen? What is through this gate? That is the boil in there. You will never find a more wretched hive of scum and villainy. I would not expect someone of your inexperience to last more than a few moments in there. Oh God. Oh, Gar.
Yes, sir. What would you have me do? What can I answer for you?
To ask you some questions. What can you tell me of this city?
Tarant? Not as much as I would like, as I didn't get out much, understandably. Some days Mr. Parnell would take me out for strolls to drum up business, though. I thoroughly enjoyed myself on those outings, as I am now. Have I mentioned how grateful I am to you for allowing me to travel with you?
Of course, that's great. But what can you tell me about Tarant?
Oh, yes, of course. Please excuse my ramblings. Well, on the southwest side of town is the Boil. Disgusting place, filled with orcs and other refuse. And then, of course, up in the northeast we have the upper classes.
Well, I would think you'd be sympathetic to the orcs.
Why? Because I suffer the same indignities at the hands of civilized people? I think not. Those barely sentient monstrosities that I happen to resemble deserve their lot in life. I cannot feel remorse for them now that they're being put to work for the common good, instead of being allowed to skulk around some dungeon or to waylay passers-by.
Sometimes that's true. They're always everywhere trying to maul you. In dungeons and also in the streets sometimes. We have seen them.
Yes, sir. What would you have me do?
And that's about it. We are in the Boil. We're not going in right about now because I'm gonna keep this for later. Okay, both the ancient temple and the lair of Bellerogrim are dungeons. They have a dungeon. You can go visit them outside, but they have dungeons. We're going to go straight to the Black Mountain mines, and hope we can get through them. Spiders? Okay. I wonder what Gar will be thinking about his new life, where we, you know, kill monsters, sometimes people. I bet he's not gonna find that boring. And here we are, right outside the entrance to the Black Mountain clan. Let's go in. Gar doesn't have any protection. Oof. Let's hope we can find something for him, shall we? Ah, we should have gone around the... Yeah, wolves is not a good welcoming party, is it? This place looks completely abandoned. We could burst these, maybe, with because we have this dynamite, so maybe we could burst those, or maybe not, I don't remember. But we're not gonna do it because we don't need to. There is another passage. Oh god. Come on, Virgil. You go ahead. Oh my god, you really go ahead. Yeah, there is nothing in here. A lantern. Let's go down. Rats! Is there anything here? I hope I don't miss any containers, because there's loot to be had down here. Yay, Virgil! Moving. Hey! Magnus! Oh, they're fleeing. Magnus! Magnus, you're poisoned. I forgot to buy anti-poison for attached people. I have the one for mages, but yeah. Maybe Virgil could do something and try and dispel you, but we have two people that are natural in this party. Three. Dog, Gar, and Sog. And Virgil's counts as magical, and Magnus as Thatchy, and I am neutral as well. Okay, the poison wore off. Nothing. Alright. Oh, look at those kites.
Better luck next time, sir.
Oh, Mr. Dixon. Dog is here. This chapeau was a good thing. Oh, dog. Okay, dog, you win. I'm gonna take the arrows. I'm saving them up if I ever want a...
How can I help you?
Oh, nothing. If I ever want find a... I can't. Oh, look at this golem. An ore golem. I cannot select that thing. Yeah, because I think Gar is in the way. What? Oh, there's a shaman. Alright then. The shaman actually summoned the Kogar. Come on, dog. Look at Virgil. There you go. You took your vengeance, Magnus. So they're wielding little daggers that require minimum strength 3, and they cannot handle them. Poor thing. Kites are so beautiful. Look at the giant rat. Maybe you guys can take care of it. Virgil. Well, thank you, dog. I wanted to finish that, you know. That one had enough strength to handle his dagger, this one too. The blue ones maybe don't, but the pink ones, they're alright. Yeah. Virgil, can you please...
What is it that you want of me?
Can you please move away? Arrows, I don't want this. Can you... Virgil?
What is it that...
Use this. It doesn't do much of a difference, but still. I hope I'm not missing anything. I'm gonna keep all the gems that I will find. I'm gonna keep one sample in my inventory for reasons. Battery. We have 10 battery. I don't think we need that. Come on. Oh. Where's the arrows? You sog. There. Yep. That's a golem, right? Yes. That's a whole golem. Great. So those guys destroy your weapons and your armor. Yeah. He went straight for me now. Ah. Let's hide behind Virgil. Great dog. Dog almost died, but dog is the only one that actually... I hope he didn't damage his own teeth. Poor dog. There is nothing to loot. Yeah, these guys are gonna be a problem. Okay, that might be a granite rat. Yeah, that one is a pain too. Oh. I think maybe Magnus can repair.
Are you blind? What in God's... I mean, better luck next
Yeah,
time.
I critically failed, sorry. You're the one who's talking, yeah? Sorry, Virgil. Wow, I actually didn't dispel? Well, yeah, because maybe Mr. Dixon is a little bit more technologically aligned. All right. Lava rock.
How can I help you?
Keeping that as well. Is very okay. Virgil got up. Perfect. Maybe we will manage to pass. Again, critically missing. A ruby necklace. Cute. Oh, come on. Again, critically missing. Mr. Dixon, is there something wrong? Because you're not that bad, you know? I shall give you this geode. Okay, let's wait it out for a bit until Virgil manages to heal me. Come on, Virgil. Is that another lava rock? Do I really need more than one lava rock? Come on, kites. Let's see if I can switch my weapon. Oh, well, I hit that one.
An impressive attack.
Thank you, Magnus. Wow, that guy hit me twice. That frigging kite. Come on, you guys. Yeah, I pass. It was a dangerous position because I was hitting either Magnus or the dog from behind there. So I passed. Yeah. There we go. That's a little bit better. We can rest, I think, for 1 hour or 2. Be careful, Gar, because I'm using the boomerang. Now I have dog behind, in the front, so... Whoops. Where did I put that? Oh. Okay, everybody go away. Where did I put my boomerang?
What is it that you want?
Yeah, he's back in my inventory. Okay, perfect. Dwarven steel, magnesium, nitroglycerin. Yes, I'm gonna be taking all of this.
How can I help?
You keep this, and you keep this. Oh no, I have to give that to Sog. And I'm also gonna dump this on you, Sog. Sorry. Great. Come on. We're going this way first. Yeah, because there's nothing. Oh, really? You're so bad, Mr. Dixon. Why are you getting so bad? Mr. Dixon is scarred now. I cannot see anything. That's very little quantity of money, but I'm not gonna pass on it. Ah, there's a chest. Arrows and heavy wire. No, I don't need anything of that. Keep moving on. That's a golem.
I've been seriously hurt, sir.
Yep.
Please help me.
Thank God I saved. Come on, guys. He fainted. Yeah, Virgil fainted. Maybe I can give him some fatigue more, but... What is dog? Oh, he's behind there. Rock sprite, it's not a golem. Okay. Rock sprite. And a trap. Can you please work? Oh, this time it worked. And one level up. So let's yes, our beauty is 7 because we got scarred, because apparently we're still not good enough with melee. We could invest in dodge and melee. We could invest with charisma. We could do so many things. We have 2 points though because we are level 15. Yay. We cannot raise that, and we cannot raise this. Not this, because it's dependent on dexterity. We can dodge. Okay. What is this? Oh, hi. You're stuck. Come on. Come on, Magnus, you can do it. He's stuck. Oh, something is very wrong with him. Okay, okay, okay.